Hello, welcome to dcosmic.com. It's me, Beyonder, and my special guests today, the featured guests are none other than
Kyei.
Adrian Scott.
These guys are scriptwriters, and they're going to be telling us all about some of the work that they've been doing. So, fellas, tell me, what script are you working on at the moment?
At the moment, we've got Dog Endz. You can check it out on the net and look it up YouTube. Dog Endz with a Z. You know, that's how we're keeping it. And yeah, it's going well. You know, it's directed by Trix Worrell. We've got Arnold Ocheng in it, Jason Mazza in it. You know, we've got a really good cast, really strong, young, vibrant cast. You know, so it's really popping. That's where it's at. Check it.
So, you mentioned Trix Worrell, obviously of Desmond's fame.
That's right. That's right. So, you know, we're really blessed to have him on board. You know, as soon as he came on board, you know, took it to another level. We've been working at it ever since, and you know, it's all blessed, really.
Okay, so tell me, how did you, come about to be writing on Dog Endz?
Well, that's an evolution. It started a couple years back when Michael you attended an event called Black to the Future, was it?
Yeah, Black to the Future at the BAFTAs. Yeah. BAFTAs Awards, yeah.
Okay.
And he actually went there, another motive for going there. He had ulterior motives, and he went there and he pimped our script Halftime Hustle around. And one of the people that picked it up was a producer called Nadine Marsh Edwards. She formed her own company with 3 other lovely ladies, and she said to us, when I form my company, she likes us as people, as writers, and she wants us to come along with 10 ideas. So Michael and I just went to a pub in in Soho or wherever he was, ordered a pint of goodness each. She said, okay, what are we going to come up with? Came up with 10 ideas. Dog Endz was number 5 on the list, and for us it was just a line, but the ladies loved it. I think they loved the dogs. They loved the dogs, and from then it just snowballed. We were writing treatments. They pitched it to all the channels, and they liked it but couldn't see it. So they said, you know what, we're just going to do it ourselves. We know people. Trix came on board. Before you know it, we're writing drafts of the script, the best bits of the idea, and we're talking about directors on board. Trix is on board now. Then next is casting, to the point where we're filming this, editing, and now it's on YouTube.
Check it out on YouTube, you know, www.youtube. We've also got dogends.tv as well, so check that out also, you know.
Okay, and can you tell me what is it about? What is Dog Endz about? Why should people check it? What's your kind of audience, do you think?
Well, basically, you know, it's a young audience, vibrant audience. It's like, what age group did we say? There was an age group like,
it's all from like teens going up to like right up to the 25s and that. You know, even if you're older than that, you can still appreciate it. You know, basically what it is, it's like it's a whole fresh outlook. You know, people are a bit tired of what's going on TV and stuff. You know what I mean? So we thought we'd have a new, fresh approach. Basically, it's got the dogs in it. It's got a young cast in it. It's basically about this kid called Corey. He goes out there. Like basically, what happens? He finds this dog. He rescues it. Right. And against the wishes of the neighborhood watch, who are all the dog breeders, they're into their dogs, and this dog just didn't measure up. It just didn't make it, so it was condemned to death. Corey rescued it, and now he has the neighborhood watch on his back. So, you know, we're out to decide what's he gonna do now that the neighborhood watch are on his back.
So you said neighborhood watch. I mean, neighborhood watch normally are looking out for thieves and that kind of thing. So is it?
Neighborhood watch do the same thing. They look out for thieves. K9, he's the leader of the neighborhood watch, and he's doing just that. Vandalism, none of that goes on without his say-so kind of thing. And basically, he regulates the area. Him and his motley crew. Except that they've got a kind of twisted way of take on the neighborhood watch. You don't have little old women looking out the windows with cups of teas with one eye. One thing, you know, it's these gang of youths. They're looking out to make sure his law is enforced, and his law's not enforced, then K9 and the neighborhood watch will be onto you.
Okay, so it's some kind of subversive neighborhood watch, it sounds like.
That's right, it's exactly that. And basically, you know, against all the odds, you know, Corey rescues this dog, and basically he tries to train up the dog. He goes to Crufts. Crufts turn him down, and he says, you know what, I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to create an alternative version of Crufts on the estate with all the man-them, with all these peoples, and that's what it's about.
Okay, well, I mean, I had a look at it on the net, and it seems to be getting a lot of love. It seems to be a lot of positive responses. Is you know, is that what you've experienced?
Well, see, the thing is, people are crying out for this kind of programming, especially in 2009, because we've had some great programs, like you've got Shameless and you've got Skins, but that, as great as them programs are, they leave out a big chunk of the population, people that are unheard of in society, and they're crying out for someone to tell their stories.
I know it's you've got a lot of vignettes for Dog Endz. There's a lot of, you know, things other than the trailer to also check out.
Yeah, because each actor was, well, not each actor, the two poor writers, Michael and I, were given the task after the actors were cast of writing monologues for all of them, and monologues was never going to be part of it. And now you look at it and I'm thinking, why didn't we think of that? Why wasn't monologues part of it from the beginning? But then that's why you collaborate and people come on board with their ideas. So yeah, Michael and I created in this very house where we're standing next to, we created the monologues in one day. It was a bit easier for us because we already met the actors by then, so we knew who we was writing for. And we created these great monologues that gives you an insight into the individual characters. So you get more than just a trailer. You get an insight into characters you maybe wanna know more about. There's characters you're gonna like more than others. You're gonna root for more than others, etc. So it was great for us as writers and great for the actors, because how many times will you do something and you get to do a monologue and a piece to camera? That's never gonna happen for young actors. So you know, for us it was great, and for them it was even greater.
Okay, fantastic. So I suppose to wrap up. Is there anything, you know, you'd like to say, you know, for people to check out for you in the future, or any, you know, any advice?
Well, for me, I mean, first of all, check out Dog Endz on YouTube. Just type that in, and ENDZ, Dog Endz, Z. So check that out.
So that's what?
DOG. Then another complete separate word, ENDZ. Put that into YouTube and you'll see all kinds of stuff, and it's funny stuff. You've got talking dogs, you've got Tony Montana dogs, you've got all kinds of stuff going on there. So check that out, and you know, anything that's got our names on, Adrian, Scott and Michael Kyei, you've got to check it out, because yeah, Toy Cops is a nice relief, but we're serious, but we're light as well. You know, we tell stories that we want people to be interested in, and it will resonate with some people. So anything that we're connected to, and we're under Mellow 9 Productions. That's our production company, Mellow 9. We need to be chilled. Check that out. Anything that's got our names on, that's the one.
Yeah, and just all those people, you know, if you're thinking about getting into script writing, you know, believe me, you've got a voice and you've got a story to tell. So, you know, just come up and do this.
Okay, well, that's it. I'm your man, Mr. Beyonder, here with Michael Kyei and Adrian Scott. You heard it here first, Mellow 9 Productions. Look out for these guys. Peace.